Hi everyone, so the Bitcoin price since yesterday have decided to just completely smash that green candle we have, and we see today how red it is. It was a completely fake out, but now we already have some buyers over there, and it looks like we're gonna have this consolidation. I was talking about it, and the nice part is that we still holding the previous 120, so this is really positive for the Bitcoin price, and that's what we want to see, because otherwise I told you already in my past video that you need to be really cautious, because in any moment we can turn bearish from here, and that's why you need to de-risk yourself if you are 100% Bitcoin. Even if you know celebrities at least closing open positions you have, or just considering to use a stop loss, because now is the moment, because we are almost at the end of the bull market, even when people call it that we are not, that you want to just be careful. We're going to be analyzing what the Bitcoin price is doing, also the liquidation maps, if something changed already, and also talking about a little bit what is happening from the October month, which everybody was calling, and also we're gonna check if we're going to 100k like Ted had been calling many times. Every time we just have a red candle, he's calling that we're going to 100k like many other people. We're gonna analyze that, is that realistic or not, and yeah, guys, and also the importance of having cold storage. So let's start first with the daily, which in order to analyze what's happened here in the daily, we're going to go to the 4 hours. So pretty much we're going to go make a zoom out of what happened, and you can see how after going all the way to 124 we got rejected, and we went all the way making we didn't make a higher low, but we have been just consolidating and then going down. This is what we see in the 1 hour chart. Let me see. Yeah, and now, well, nicely we potentially forming bullish pattern here. So let's see if these play out well. We stop as well because we have some strength in the Fortuna line, and now we stopped having it. So that is quite good for the Bitcoin price. I'm expecting we continue this consolidation of the frame I was pointing to you yesterday. And as I was saying, guys, just keep this in mind, because in any moment we can also like smash it and turn bearish. But the big support we need to pay attention is around the 120, 118. I've been saying to you, we see now in the 4 hours how we're respecting the 55 MI, and this is what we want to see. We want to respect that area. In any case, we drop to this territory, we want to yes to hold this area. This is really important. We can go down over there but not close below. We don't want to see that. Why? Because we don't have too much time to do that. Potentially we're going to go and check this and retest this area. I'm expecting that to happen for next week. So let's see if it doesn't happen before, because I was calling already the time in the daily. We should not have this drop like that, because the drop we have was the person who was selling, or the whales who was selling, they wanted the price to go down. So just keep that in mind, guys. That's why I'm calling to be cautious, because yeah. And I already mentioned to you, like going from here to 130 or 140 is no more than 8 to 10%. So it's not really a big difference in the portfolio. It would do some, depending of the amount you have as well. But like something I was posting already a few days ago when we were 125, it is far less painful to sell a bit early and miss the top than to hold on forever. Become a community member, because what you gain vanish and write you back all the way down. And this is what you don't want. Believe me, you don't want to have that. But I mean, many people just get super greedy, and then you don't even pay attention to the numbers anymore. So you will never perfectly time the top. This is something you need to understand. Like in this case, I have been calling 125, 126 to sell. I still don't see that it's the top. I just think that we're going to continue going a little bit up. I just see that what is happening right now. And so just to finish with this, the really important thing, the message I'm saying pretty much is secure profit what you can. So pretty much sell when the price is up. Because when we're going down, yeah, you can also sell. But I mean, this can happen super quick, that the price just go parabolic down. That's what happened when the bull market ends. So keep it in mind, guys. And all this is, I do think that is happening as well, because everybody now, like, it's really interesting, because like everybody knows everything perfectly what is happening on X, and the markets always go against them. This is why most of the time always have been happening. Like people just like there was this news about October that was October, and suddenly now we don't have until October like everybody was expecting. And if you just Google October, you can see how crazy it is. But October is still tracking Bitcoin momentums, icon season lift, blah blah blah, and it's about to kick out. Everything was still super good news. October is full swing in crypto market. Yeah, so all this news while we were in September, everything was just being prepared of being super bullish, and the market loved to do the opposite. Everybody was expecting that, and for that, a lot of people got liquidated here. And yeah, just be careful about it, because now it's happening exactly the opposite. Exactly that. Yeah, so be careful, and this is the mood, exactly. This is the mood of October. I do think that we're gonna have this shakeout for everybody, and then potentially this is like still like 80% bullish, 70% bullish, and 30 just careful, because I do think we're going to continue going up. I just don't want to see the Bitcoin price going below this area of this previous resistance, because that it will be really harmful for the price. But for now, just keep an eye to this, and I do expect like probably at the end of third week of October, we will start rally. Hopefully it happen like this, because most of the time, November have been super bullish. October and November have been super bullish, and also in the Bitcoin dominance, you see how dominance is flowing and getting up and up. We found this local bottom, I think, because we're going to continue going down, but we found this local bottom. I just think we're going to go to retest and potentially do what Bitcoin love to do. We're going to go over here. People are going to think that we that the bull market never going to end. So all the inflow, all the money, the liquidity is going to go back to Bitcoin. We go to this area, potentially even the 63, because you know what Bitcoin love to do, and then we go down. So this, or we could just go to, let me see, around the 60, 61, this area, and then we go down. And this would be the confirmation. This is what I've been telling you before, when we were around these areas, of the 107. Let me see, where was it? Right here, 108. And then I was telling you about when everybody was calling that the trend change. Without the confirmation, this will be what I'm expecting to happen to the Bitcoin dominance. We're gonna go here. We have the confirmation, because we get rejected, and that is the confirmation that we're just going to go into the bear market, because all the inflow, the liquidity of Bitcoin going to start to flow locally to most of the altcoins, and then when we have this last altcoin season, we're going to see how that play out, but it's going to be playing out in the next days and weeks, guys. So just pay attention to that, because the Bitcoin dominance is gaining momentum. So that's what also made me have this still 70% bullishness on Bitcoin and the bull market, and 30%, which is to be careful. And you need to have both scenarios, but always like higher probabilities in one of them. So then you are quite prepared on both sides, both scenarios. And yeah, just keep an eye on that, guys, because I like I was saying to you, I really want that you secure your profits. That's why also I create these channels as well. And hopefully you don't miss that, because you don't want to be holding your bags while the market is going down. We want the market to go down in order to buy with the nice profit we already took from the market. So keep that in mind, and don't forget that, guys. So what is next? I want to show this about that. I mean, the last two bottoms of BTC happened below the 50 MI level. But you know something about him, which is pretty crazy. I like, this is what happened all the time with bearish people, guys. Like all the time you're calling that the Bitcoin price is gonna go to 100. The same with Amazon. Probably they just want attention. I don't think that you could be so like every time there's a red candle printed and they call in 200, 290, 270. The same case was when we were around the 108, and I will point here in my video as well. He and many people was calling that we're gonna go to 90 or 200, but the price never was there. I was calling that the price, it won't be going there until we have the confirmation I already explained to you, and we never see it. And now we have again this tiny candle. Like, come on, man, like it's a tiny candle, and you already changed it that we're gonna go all the way to the bottom until it happened, and they're gonna say, okay, I'll tell you. But I mean, by the time you already have like 1, 2, 3 fell out, and yeah, so just be aware of that. I just want to point this out, not to be sure to Ted and everybody who is in this space and always sharing the information of Bitcoin and crypto as well. But what I want to point with this is like every time there is this is always like you're gonna find everywhere in YouTube and X, like you're gonna get more confused. So that's why it's really important for you to learn about the charts, because the charts are the news, pretty much. They give you all the information you need to know in order to take advantage of the market. But if you just if you're just gonna be trying to find where the Bitcoin price is going in just with what people are posting, I think that at the end you're just gonna be the result of the gameplay that they do and when they post it. So just be aware of that. I'm still not calling Bitcoin to go to 100k because we still above this area I'm pointing out. If we break there and we close a daily below the 118, then the consideration coming to 115, coming to 100k is even higher. But at the moment, no, I don't see it. So just remember that, guys. And yeah, just like this, you don't gonna get the F yourself. Something else, guys, I want to show you really quick is about this. I don't know how true is this. I mean, probably it's true because he's tagging Zach, but Zach is it's like investigating all the time. This kind of drain to helping in the crypto space. Scam survivor turn to the investigator advisor paradigm. Yeah, so he helping always like tracking and helping people to follow the money when they get drained. And I mean, he's posting that, but he doesn't post any address. That's why a little bit thinking if it was really true or not. But I mean, it's really crazy because he got hacked for over 900k. Both the ERC20 and Phantom wallets got drained simultaneously, a huge blow that I don't think I will recover from. All my time in crypto, I've been trying to help others as much as myself by sharing every move I make on Telegram. Okay, so yeah, probably it's it's legit, which I'm really sorry for you, man, like Crypto GWB. I mean, you know, okay. If it's not true, I mean, I'm really sorry for that, but you need to, this is why I want to show that, because it's really important for you to separate, not only having your portfolio, like your portfolio in Bitcoin and then in altcoins and share it well, but also in exchanges if you're trading, or in hot wallets or MetaMask, if you're doing DeFi or this, if you're doing all those things, always keep just small portfolio in these hot wallets, and the main portfolio that you're not touching, you're not playing around, just have it in cold storage, because this can happen at any moment. You can be tired any night and you can just be clicking where you don't need to click, and this can just immediately you can be just signing a contract that you even didn't expect, and gonna withdraw all your money, like happened in this case. What I would say, if this happened to you, I mean, I'm really sorry, but I mean, the world is not over. Crypto is here. At least you still have a little bit of the bull market, plus a big chance to buy again during the bear market. What I would do is just working in order to save as much as I can to again rebuild the wealth, because in crypto, that is something that is really blessing, because you can do it. But try to do things right since the beginning, because security is really important. It's a key thing you need to keep in mind on crypto, because unfortunately there's a lot of scams, but that's why like any new technology have a lot of scams, so you just need to be careful about it. And if he have all this money just in hot wallets and no cold storage, I mean, you was doing everything bad since the beginning, man, because that's not the way to do it. I mean, or at least have it really distributed in different wallets. So remember, guys, always try to have a good mix of portfolio with cold storage and hot wallets all around the place, because this is something that really gonna save you us. Now I just want to check really quick one coin, which is Zcash, which is completely killing it. Together, guys, you see this massive, it's really lovely. I already showed you this in a few videos before, but it's so impressively went just to retest and continue smashing. We're still in this area of the let me show you here if I have it and show you. I posted this some weeks ago about the structure of the how the market is moving the money around through icons, and we're still in the area of the big caps. Let me see, I don't find it right here, but yeah, pretty much you start to move from Bitcoin to big caps, and then from big caps to middle, and then from middle to the small ones, and we're still in the big one. We see how crazy is Zcash and BNB, like right here, perfect. So this one, from Bitcoin to Ethereum, from Ethereum then to large caps. Right, to Ethereum, we haven't seen that much, to be honest, like unfortunately. But now we see the large caps like exploding, like in the case of Zcash. Let me show you that BNB as well. Right here, where are you? You see how nicely, I mean, these are like monsters, completely monster. Nobody's talking about them, but I guess nobody's talking about them because nobody have them. And that's why like people don't want to feel the pain of missing this out, but it's completely insane. I mean, we were in the bear market, I think like around 4, 6, yeah, let me see, 23, yeah, to 200, and then I mean, people was calling it was completely dead because what happened with the FTX. And we were like 500%. Like, how nice is this? Just point there and waiting. And see cash as well. And I do think like potentially, we're going to see this. You see how nice. I mean, it's completely recovering here. What we want to see is like break this area and then retest it and keep that territory. That would be the best scenario. But I mean, I would incentivize anybody to get in right now. I mean, what you want to, if you have the coin, what you want to do right now is take profit because, I mean, this could also just do something like this. You know, this is really unhealthy. I mean, it's completely parabolic. It's the highest overbought in history of Zcash. So I don't think it's super healthy, but if we retain this territory, that would be super, super bullish. And why are they pumping out is the big question, no? And that's something I was talking about yesterday about as well about the CBDCs and the digital IDs the European Union and many other countries are trying to do, which they pretty much, what they're going to do at the end is that not only your life, but also your financial life is going to be surveillance by them. And they're going to be checking every move and tracking everything you do, because they're gonna provide you the IDs and the wallets and everything. So that's why as well, like people are understanding, and there's this twist when people start to understand and waking up, because they start to realize that freedom in crypto means privacy as well. And that's why it's so important to have all these protocols as well, because in the future it's going to be even more and more important. And you want to learn now before all that happened. That's why you should go and research a little bit more about how the function of Zcash work, because it's pretty interesting. They have been already for a long time, and they continue building and building and building and building. And with everybody's focus and everywhere, the privacy coins like Monero and Zcash, even Monero have a lot of problems in EU because they didn't want that people have this privacy, and that's why they force exchange to remove them. They imagine this like so authoritarian, this EU countries that they do that too. They force Monero that, so they don't want their own people have privacy. I mean, that is when you know all these things, that you realize that they are not here for you. They are not here to help the citizens. They just want to F them up. And yeah, that's why I also see Cash as well, like building, they're building real infrastructure for financial sovereignty, which is, I mean, we should have that already from the base of government, but I mean, they don't want that, as you can see. They just, the government, they just pretty much tighten and force you to use the CBDCs they're building. And this is why gonna be rushed towards people find a solution in a way to don't be censored and tracked. And that's why you should pay attention to those coins, because I do believe that they're gonna be doing the next 1,000 or 100x. And even if it doesn't happen in this bull market, but keep it in mind for the bear market, because those coins is gonna be more and more bullish for the next bull market, because it's gonna be after when we're gonna see how already the EU and many other countries gonna be implementing all these surveillance to their citizens. And like they already planning, I guess, I think was already this year in October, they already doing some testing for the CBDCs, and they're planning to launch in the next 2 years, and latest will be on the Latest will be in the 2030s. So that being said, I want to show you a bit of how Zcash work, and actually like Zcash is designed to hide key transaction details such as the sender, receipt, and amount. By using cryptographic technique, transfer can be made that can easily be tracked on a public ledger while remaining verified by the network. Zcash allows transactions to be either transparent, like Bitcoin, or private using zero-knowledge proof, known as Zcash snarks. T's cryptography verifies that a transaction is valid without exposing the sender, receipt, or amount. Something really important to have in these times with the whole authoritarian and civilian governments are around the globe. It is a fungible cryptography when coins are fully shielded, meaning tokens in the private pool are not linked to transaction history. However, most Zcash coins exist in the transparent pool, which, like Bitcoin, maintain a visible story. So actually how Zcash work is exactly as Bitcoin, but with the privacy feature, which is such a good thing to have for now, for always, and the future as well. Just go and learn how to use Zcash, because you want to learn before they start doing all these CBDCs and start to force all the population to use it. So keep that on track as well, guys. And that was all for today. So I would really appreciate you smash the like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, share it with a friend, guys. Like this is gonna be supporting my channel, which I really appreciate. And like always I will do my best to come every week, every day, and share this information, what the market actually is doing and what the market needs to tell us in order for you to don't lose money. So see you tomorrow, guys.